Hello, Paul here from EMD Automotive at Caringbah, Sydney. We just got a Porsche Cayenne here, V8 4.5 liter twin turbo. Today we're doing the actual test on the car. I just finished fixing the steering column fault and wiring and all that. So I'm just putting everything back together. And I've noticed that this car here has never got the seal done on the actual on the underside here. Still fresh from day one. I can tell by that. So while everything's apart like this, I'm going to reseal the firewall because there's a common problem. They do leak from this side here and cause a lot of problems. Alright, we'll come back here to have a look at the oil leaks from the cam cover gaskets. There you go. It's leaking from the cam cover gaskets there. Pretty bad. I mean, same on this side is here as well. If you look closely at the back there, it's leaking as well at the back, but that side there is leaking more, but they're both leaking anyway. I can tell it's never been opened up to do any work on this car. So the cam cover gasket is leaking. I've got to reseal the firewall. You can see here the front here is leaking as well. There. Okay, one more thing I've got to do is I've got to show you. See, if you look at the actual, see that? That's a drive belt, and that drive belt has never been replaced from factory. That's the original one. It's all cracked and it's ready to break off. Alright, that's one more thing. If you go here, if you look in there, let me just put the camera there. Alright, just watch that pipe there. Ready? Watch that pipe, the black pipe. Look at that. Just hanging around, sitting around there doing nothing. Alright? That's why this car's causes hesitation. So you got AMS reading fault because you get more air going in but not measured properly for the front of the AMS. So that's causing hesitation. So the intake manifold's got the whole intake manifold's got to come off here to do that job. To fit a new one, sometimes I just replace the T-piece at the back and use a vacuum hose to actually fix that, because otherwise it'll just break again later on. Alright, one more thing. Okay, that's one more. Alright, and then the fuel pump. So remove the wiring, and I'm scope testing the segment on the fuel pump. So I'll scope test the fuel pump. If you come here and you look at it, actually, let me take the light off. Right. See the segments on the fuel pump? So it's too much glare. Alright, there you go. See those segments? They're supposed to be even. So the commutators, alright, on the fuel, on every motor, it's got to be even. If you look at this one, oops, that's not even. Alright, that's fuel pump number 2. Let me look at the fuel pump number 1. That's number 2. Okay, that's fuel pump number 1. So see how the segments starting to, it's much better than the other one. That's fuel pump number left hand side. Let me have a look underneath. So this left hand side. So this is the left hand side fuel pump, and the one I showed before is the right hand side fuel pump. Alright, so this is a segment test on the fuel pump itself. So it's showing that this one's better than the other, but it's on its way. So they're both starting to play up, especially the actual what do you call it? The right hand side one. The main pump on the right hand side, this side here. Alright, okay, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.